I was outside in the windy backyard taping a segment to make a commercial for my tarot packages, my tarot read packages. And I just randomly asked the question, Stephen Miller versus Kristi Noem. Which one will win the war that's going on in the White House right now, right? So I shuffled this deck that Jada brought back from Ireland. Her friend Ivy bought it for her. It's a witchy deck or something. I'll show you the box in a little while. And I laid out 5 cards for Kristi Noem first. And then I shuffled again and I laid out 5 cards for Stephen Miller. So the way the camera was set up, you couldn't see the line for Stephen Miller so well. So I brought the cards inside, laid it on the coffee table, and then Jada was sitting right next to me. So we went through the cards just now to tell you what they said. So these are the cards that I pulled outside. The way the camera was set up, you couldn't see the bottom row, I think, which was for Stephen Miller. So this is Kristi Noem's cards. 10 of Swords. This is about being stabbed in the back. This is about self-imposed restrictions, the 8 of Swords. And then the Chariot is movement, right? Momentum. And then the Magician and the Fool, which tells me she's not going to win this war between her and Stephen Miller, but she's going to pull a rabbit out of her hat and she's going to get a new start, which sucks. Sucks. She needs to go to prison. And then for Stephen Miller, he got the 2 of Cups, which is a good card. It's about, collabing, right? Contracts, working together. 3 of Cups is about a celebration. The Queen of Cups, I feel like this is that Susie Wiles, the White House Chief of Staff, I think she is. I think she's the one running the show behind the scenes too, along with Stephen Miller. And then the Ace of Cups, good card again, guys. This is like having so much abundance that it's pouring over. This deck belongs to Jada, by the way. She brought it back from Ireland. Her friend Ivy gave it to her as a gift. Then the King of Pentacles is either the Head Clown or Stephen Miller. I feel this war between them, he's gonna win. She's gonna get a way out. Okay, guys, what do you think? I mean, for Kristi Noem, stabbed in the back. By whom? By Stephen Miller, right? She stabbed the other guy, Greg Bovino, in the back. And then she has self-imposed restrictions. That's because of what she's doing. She's doing the most. But this Chariot just made me angry because that means she has momentum. She's going to be moving out of there. And then what's she going to pull out of her hat? And a new beginning? A good new beginning too? I'm like, why? God, why? And then for Stephen Miller, even better cards. The 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of... Oh, all Cups. I didn't realize there were 4 Cups. The Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Cups is about relationships. Okay, so like I said earlier in the clip, I feel like he's going to win her in this war. These cards are laminated, so it makes the deck look so thick. It's kind of hard to shuffle them because it's such a big deck. But it's working, Maybe they should do that with my cards. I contacted the company, by the way, and I told them that the cards are already peeling off after 1 month. And they had the nerve to tell me that each cards have a different life expectancy. 1 month? For $66? I don't think so. So they said next time order the glossy finish. I don't know which one I ordered, but Gary feels like I ordered the MPC finish, which is Make Plain Cards finish, and he says that's trash. So next set that I order, I'm going to order the glossy finish and see if we have any better luck. And by the way, thank you for bearing patience with me with the way I've done my last couple of reads, because I told a lot of stories and I think I paused too long on the cards to tell the story. So going forward, I think I'm just going to lay the cards out, say what I think the cards mean, and then if I have stories to tell, I'll tell it after, okay? Because when I went back through the video with Nicki Minaj, because I'm going to make another video on that, right? When I went back through that video, it's like, girl, get to the cards. I was telling my own self, girl, get to the cards. Let's see what these cards were. Because some stuff has come true about Nicki Minaj. So I want to give like an updated video. But this one, really quick and sweet, was a versus. Stephen Miller versus Kristi Noem. Which one will win? And I think Stephen Miller will win and stay in the White House longer. Hate that. But I think Kristi Noem will have a golden parachute. For how long? I don't know. These things tend to come back around. And what they say, energy is mutable, so things can change, right? So for right now, that's what we got. This is the box, guys. for the deck of cards that Jada brought back from Ireland. It's called Modern Witch Tarot Deck by Lisa Sturl. I like the box, but I really like my box better. The cards go in this part. It has a little book. Oh, I put this card in there because it's just like a thank you card. So we don't want to shuffle that in the deck, right? So I'm bold-faced putting Jada things the way I want to put it. The cards go, let me take the book out first. You guys see what I'm doing, right? Put the cards in. Put the book in. And then you slide all of this into the box that way so it doesn't drop out, right? This is Jada's deck.